Om Shri Sadguru Sai Nathaya Namaha. Shri Sai Samartha Satcharitra. Chapter 1, verses 32 to 63. Verse 32. Now I bow down to Sadashiv, my grandfather of lustrous piety, who stayed forever at Badri Kedar, believing that this worldly life was useless. Next, I bow down to my father, who always worshipped Sadashiv, wore the Rudraksh necklace around his neck, and whose Ishta Devata was Lord Shiv. Now 34. Now I bow down to the one who gave me birth, that is mother, who cared for me and took pains day and night. How many of her obligations can I remember now? Verse 35. She left me when I was a child, and my paternal aunt took the trouble to bring me up with great forbearance. I rest my forehead at her feet, who was all the time engrossed in the remembrance of Hari. 36. I lay down my forehead at the feet of the eldest brother, of matchless brotherly affection, who would have laid down his own life for my sake. Verse 37. Now I bow down to the listeners and request their concentration. If they are inattentive, how will I get satisfaction? Verse 38. Whenever the listeners are intelligent and appreciative and are eager to listen to the narration, then by and by the narrator becomes more and more enthusiastic. Verse 39. If you are inattentive, then what is the purpose of this narration? Therefore, I prostrate myself and beg of you to listen with a joyful heart. Verse 40. I have no knowledge of the etymology, nor I am well versed in the scriptures, neither I have heard various holy tales. You are fully aware of all this. Verse 41. I know my own shortcomings, and I know my unworthiness. Yet to fulfill my promise to the Guru, I am making these efforts to write the book. Verse 42. My conscience tells me I am like a blade of grass before you, but please accept me as your own by being merciful to me. 43. Now I recall Sadguru, bow down to his feet with love, and surrender my body, speech, and mind to him, who is the giver of wisdom and inspiration. Verse 44. Just as when we sit for meals, the sweet dish is served at the end, in the same way I make obeisance to the Guru as a sweet ending to my prostration. 45. Om, obeisance to you Sadguru, Rai, abode of rest for both the movable and the immovable. You, the dwelling place of the whole world, are compassionate ones. Verse 46. The earth, the 7 islands, 9 continents, the 7 heavens, and the netherworld are all born out of the Hiranyagarbha. That itself is the famous Brahmand. 47. The Sadguru dwells far beyond what is known as the Maya, which that Brahmand creates here and which is invisible or illusory. Verse 48. The Vedas have been unable to describe his greatness and are therefore silent. The device and niceties of the evidence fail. 49. Whenever I use any metaphors to compare you, you have those very attributes. Whatever the eye see is all that you have created yourself. 50. Sri Sainath is such the compassionate and powerful Sadguru who can't be known by the inner self, who can be known by the inner self, all transcendent, eternal one. To you I bow. Obeisance to you, the best of all, ever blissful, fully contented, self-effulgent, abode of auspiciousness, self-realized, teacher of teachers. 52. The Vedas and Shrutis remain silent in their effort to praise you. Whence can I have the intelligence to try and praise you or understand you? 53. Hail, hail Sadguru, treasury of mercy. Hail, hail, dweller on the banks of the river Godavari. Hail, hail, Brahma, Shankar and Vishnu, incarnation of Datta, I bow to you. 54. Brahmand cannot exist without the Sadguru. I offer my 5 pranas, Pancha pranas to you, and with total dedication surrender to you for protection. 55. I bow my head in obeisance, press his feet with my hands, gaze at his face, and inhale the sacred water which washes his feet. 56. Keep listening to the praises of Sai, enshrine his image in the mind, and incessantly meditate on Sai. This will break your bonds with worldly life. 57. Offer body, mind, wealth, tan, man, dhan, completely at the feet of the Sadguru. Spend the entire life serving the Guru. 58. The name of the Guru and the intimate association with the Guru, the grace of the Guru and the milk-like sacred water which has washed his feet, the sacred mantra from the Guru and residence in his household, these could be obtained with great efforts. 59. The tremendous power in him, after he has tested the devotee, will take his devotee to the threshold of moksha without him being conscious of it. 60. The association with the Guru is like the sacred Ganges water which cleanses and makes one pure. It also stabilizes the mind on God which otherwise is fickle. 61. Our Vedas, Shastras and Puranas are the service to the Guru. Our yoga, sacrifice and penance take us towards the feet of the Guru and are our means of deliverance. 62. Our Vedas and Shastras are none else than the pious name of Sri Sadguru. Our mantra is Sai Samartha. That is also our mystical contrivance and mystical worship. 63. That Brahma is real is experienced every day. That the world is an illusion is a daily awareness. Sai grants this state of heavenly bliss to his devotees. So with this, I bring today's narration to close. Sri Sadguru Sai Nathaya Namaha.